Scruffy. How you doing? Nice to see you too. Ready for dinner? So I have special chicken skin for you tonight. So you got your meaty pate, super supper, with kibble and a bunch of raw chicken skin. So, I know you like the chicken skin. So, I guess I'll bring out the food then. Okay, coming on out. Okay. Water. And we'll close the screen door because it's actually kind of cool out here now, and the kitchen is really hot because I've been cooking all day. Well, not all day, last 3 hours. Okay, so I need to change your water. Okay, so take the old water out. New water in. Oops, spilled some. Good. Okay. So we're gonna sit in the chair and grab the glove. Why are you way over there? I don't know why he was so far away. I don't know, maybe he smells the food now since I left the door open. So it has lots of onions and garlic, which are toxic to cats apparently. So probably says, ugh, what is that? That's awful. Trying to kill me? I don't know. Really like your cheeks rubbed tonight. So the weather cooled down, so it was more like spring again, which was nice. So it's still a little on the warm side, but not uncomfortably hot like it's been. So I saw Scruffy hanging out on the chair, sleeping pretty much the whole day. So I saw him this morning, and then he was still there midday, and then he was still there in the afternoon, and then I think when I started cooking about 3 hours ago, maybe half hour in, I heard a thump outside, so I think he got up and finally jumped off the chair. And then I did actually catch him grooming himself on the I saw some exposed skin on the back of his head on the other side. Not sure if it was a wound or just my imagination, or if that's what cats normally look like under the fur behind the head. Yeah, let's see it now. Yeah, so I saw him grooming himself under the round table out there, but only briefly, then he disappeared again, and assume he was around. Yeah, there's another tangled fur mess hanging from his leg, it looks like. I didn't notice that one before. Whoa. Yeah, that one he kind of chewed into the glove. That makes me a little nervous. And then I think I did, yeah, see there, saw some pink. Yeah, he's kind of chewing into the finger of the glove when he does that love bite thing. I don't think he's being aggressive, but yeah, it's a little intimidating since he is known to scratch and bite once. And bite, I mean like like an attack bite. So I'm trying to get the picture of that pink, red, or whatever I'm seeing. So I went for a bike ride today. I decided to climb up the exposed cliffside again, and then then there were two other hard passes. So I did one of the other two on top of that. So, and then I did the normal hills. So I did total 4 hill climbs. So yeah, there's that fur. I think it's hanging from his rear leg. So yeah, I never noticed that one before. So I've seen that one on that side. Yeah, I'm just the camera. Not trying to scare you, but I am trying to get some shots of you because yeah, you're kind of a mess, Scruffy. Yeah, you gotta stop getting in fights. So I think my ride went okay. So it's actually I think it's the longest ride I've done for some reason. I'm not sure if it's because I was slower or just because the combination of things I did today just added up to more. So it was a 2-hour ride. I kind of felt like I didn't have power today. So endurance, I think it was okay, but yeah, I felt like I didn't have the power to like really push hard climbing up the hills. It was just kind of like zoning out, just trying to get up the hill, not really trying to power up the hill or hills. Is that a cough? Okay. So I didn't sleep well. So actually, it's been a couple nights in a row I haven't slept well. So the night before, I think I didn't get to sleep until like 5 hours in, tossing and turning. And then last night, I actually got to sleep a little. So yeah, so I went to sleep kind of immediately, but then I ended up waking up like really early this morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I just got up. So basically, I got up like at sunrise, basically, which is early for me. And I didn't get a full night's sleep, so might explain like my inability to power up the hills today. So I'm hoping I can sleep better tonight. Like Scruffy here, who managed to sleep all day. So I'm not sure what changed, because yeah, for many of the past days, he's been gone. So this is the first day I've seen him basically hang around all day in a while. Maybe it's because of the cooler weather. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, speaking of weather, yeah, when I was at the park today biking, so I noticed I think it was last week, it's the first time they changed the fire danger from low to intermediate, medium, or yeah, I think it's intermediate or medium, I forgot which term they use. But anyway, yeah, they just changed it again to very high. So that didn't take long at all. It was, that was kind of a bite. Scruffy? Getting aggressive, or just like the cheek rub? I think you like the cheek rub. So it's almost food time. Want to get you your food? You want to do one more bite, huh? Okay, we'll do one more rub here, and you want to do the other side too? Or just the side? Okay, yeah, I thought you wanted to do the other side too. Okay, so we'll do the other side, and then... Okay, let's get you your food, okay? I think you're going to like the chicken skin. And I got the earth in there again, so we're going to try to kill your worms. Oops. So yeah, anyway, the hills are already more brown than green now, so all the vegetation's already drying up. So it's actually been dry, yeah. It dried up pretty quickly. It never lasts long here. It's always pretty much brown most of the year, except for like a couple weeks right after the rain. Okay, I'm gonna switch brushes. Yeah, I'm not sure if he was reacting to the brush or the noise on the street. I'm going to flip the brush. Okay, I'm done. So I didn't see many animals today. Saw birds though. I think I actually saw one or two eagles. So that was kind of a nice sight. So I saw an eagle. I think it was an eagle. It's flying kind of, definitely, way above me, kind of towards my direction, and it was flying against the wind. Yeah, the wind kind of picked up today. Climbing the hills is actually gave it a nice breeze. Though coming home, trying to bike home, yeah, the wind was blowing me around. It was actually kind of a challenge. But yeah, so I was watching the eagle just kind of glide into the wind. It was like almost, it looked like he was almost becoming stationary in midair, and the wind was just keeping him afloat. It was like a kite. And then I kept going. He kind of turned off, and then a little bit later I saw another eagle, but I'm not sure if it was a different eagle or the same one, so I'm not sure if that eagle managed to circle back and get in front of me again and they didn't notice, or if it was another one. So this is my approach to the park. And in the park, yeah, I saw lots of smaller birds. I saw a robin. Brilliant big red chest. And let's see, what else did I see? So on one of the, so there are multiple hills, and it's like on different north and south sides. So when I was on the south side, I was looking towards the north side, and I saw 3 cyclists going down the trail that I've been hoping to go someday. So this is the hardest of all the trails. Goes up to 2,000 feet. and it's very steep, very loose dirt. Not terribly technically difficult, I hear, though. So just steep and very hot because it's completely exposed. So I want to go up there one of these days. So I've been waiting for me to get in ideal shape. I'm getting there. I probably could do it now, but I actually kind of want to enjoy it because I've been up where that route connects to, and I going up those routes, they're really steep. I end up having to walk a bunch of the sections because it's so steep. That's no fun. So, but anyway, so because there were 3 cyclists coming down the path, they were easy to see. So it's actually the very first time I've actually been able to visually see where a lot of parts of the trail, because a lot of it you can't really see from that vantage point where I was. It's at the top of the South Hill, and the North Hill is much, much taller. It's twice as tall, so it's really hard to see the trail since you're looking up, and then it curves in and out of the hillside, so it's really hard to see exactly where the trail goes. And so I got to watch the cyclists come down and got a sense of part of the trail, and then unfortunately, the trail's so long, they eventually moved out of sight, so I couldn't see the complete trail, but it's nice to see get a better picture of it. So when I got home, I needed to start cooking because I ran out of my vegetable soup. So I've been cooking basically a big giant vat of it, and then I freeze it in small containers and use it. So I think this has lasted me roughly a month, maybe a little more, I think. I'm not sure. So this next one I hope will last me also a month or so. So I put more celery in this time. And basically I was cutting vegetables for I think over an hour. So giant package of celery, big giant onions, lots of garlic, and then like all these other vegetables. So fortunately, I buy some of them frozen, already pre-cut, so I don't have to cut everything. So like broccoli, that's already pre-cut and frozen. I forgot what else. Yeah, I buy the mixed vegetable stuff, so I throw that in there. So the carrots are already cut, and peas don't need to be cut, and corn, and lima beans. And the bok choy I just tear off while cutting. So I think it's almost done. So I think by the time I'm done feeding Scruffy, the soup will be done, so I can eat my dinner and then I'll cool off, and I can put it in containers to freeze. And so it took me about 2 hours to prepare everything, and then maybe a little less than that. And then basically it's been cooking, and then I'm cleaning up the kitchen, and then a bunch of garbage I need to take out because of all the stuff we've been cooking. Gotta do the dishes, and I prepared Scruffy's food. And so he has his chicken skin tonight. So there's still enough, I think, for 1 or 2 more helpings. So he'll get more chicken skin in the coming nights, assuming he's good. I guess he was pretty good tonight. Didn't hiss at me. And then I realized I forgot to order more kidney beans, red kidney beans. So I put a little bit in my soup, and yeah, I just bought it. Yeah, or I mentioned yesterday I've ordered a whole bunch of stuff from Target because free shipping, um, and kicking myself drats. I needed the kidney beans. Though I'm actually a little hesitant to order more canned food from them because if you go back, I talked about my canned food experience. This is like when the lockdown started and the food shortages everywhere, and I was trying to get food because I didn't have much. And Target was one of the few stores that claimed to have stock that they could ship to me because nothing was in the stores. And they shipped it to me, but they didn't put enough or any padding in the containers. So all the cans were like heavily damaged in shipping, and then I had to keep telling them, yeah, it's damaged, and then you had the option to ship again, which I picked, and then they shipped that, and then they're still damaged because they're still not packing them properly. And then after the second time, they just refund you your money, but you're free to try to order again. And I still needed food, so I ordered again, and yeah, basically, I think over half the shipment was usually damaged severely, and then I'd keep the like just minorly dented cans, but yeah, I needed them. Like the completely destroyed cans that they sent, I needed them to replace because that's where the botulism starts growing and stuff like that. So, but they were nice about it, so they just kept shipping me more or refunding me more. They never really questioned it. I wrote back, I wrote to the feedback stuff, telling them they need to fix their their shipping because it's I know they're losing money because they basically just keep comping me, and I don't want to see them lose money. I appreciate that they actually have food they can ship me, but it's no good if the food gets destroyed in transit, so it doesn't help anybody. So I'm a little hesitant to order canned food to be shipped through Target now, just because so much of it was being destroyed. I mean, I know they'll comp me again. I mean, I can try it, but I hate the idea of the food going to waste and then losing money for no particularly good reason, except that they just haven't figured out how to pack their packages properly, like all the competition. So Walmart does a pretty good job. Amazon does a really good job. Costco does a really good job. So I had one problem with Walmart. I remember, it was apple cider vinegar, and it made it all the way to my doorstep, and then the delivery person tossed it on the ground. It rang the doorbell, and I was like near the door when they rang the doorbell, so I came right out, and I could see the apple cider vinegar was already starting to leak, so you could see the water puddle on the box grow. So you can see the cardboard box absorbing and this, the moisture spot growing right in front of me, and you could smell the vinegar instantly. And I knew that the delivery person broke it when they put it on the ground, probably tossed it. So you can see that fur hanging from his butt or his leg. Okay, folks, I guess that's it for tonight. He's not going to stick around and groom himself. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.